Okay, today we're going to go through some stretching. So we've been doing a lot of activity-wise, and it's very important to stretch the body. So I'm going to show 3 different ways from all the way standing, then taking it down to the floor. So first is with a chair, just with the back of the chair. I'm going to turn like this. So I want you to, if you want to press it out, and drop that head down and just get the upper body stretch. As you're stretching, nothing is raised here, okay? You're just taking deep breath in and exhale out and relax. When you get into a stretch, you want to hold for about 10 to 15 seconds. And you can repeat it if you want to, like bringing it in, just letting yourself relax and going back. Again, letting that head just relax, neutral position. You should feel all in the upper back, shoulder area. And release. Good, okay, so now also in this position we can stretch the calf. A lot of times the calves don't get stretched. You can do it with both, having your heels down and just leaning into. Make sure that the chair is heavy enough that you're not going to go sliding forward. I'm waiting for that to happen right now. And then you can also do a stagger where one foot is back more. So see how I'm keeping my knees pretty much straight and then pressing down. If you bend now your knee, it goes a little bit deeper down into what they call like the Achilles tendon area. So if you're a person, you know, sometimes you see people on their feet a lot, might have tight calves. So going through this, just hold and then go a little bit deeper. This is the second phase on that. So you want to make sure that you do both legs. So taking the other leg back and then bending that knee. Just showing it quickly here. And I am tired. Okay. Next one, you're going to sit down. I have a lot of people that talk about a lot of times their knees are sore, and what I'm finding is that their IT band that kind of runs up right along down here, originates in the hip area. So if you're seated and you want to place a foot up on your leg, if you can get it up that way, keeping that knee down, and then just pressing from your chest down to your thigh. You should feel it all right in that hip and glute area, but it's a way you can do it here in a seated position. And again, just holding. You just want to, even the more weight that you can bring down, but you don't want to really necessarily have the leg up. You want to try to keep it down so it opens up that hip, and then you bend down from this direction. All right, and then we'll do the other leg as well to get even. And those of you that are officing from home, this would be good to do right at home. Perfect. All right, now we're going to use the wall. So I'm just going to use the side wall right here. This, if you walk right into it, you can get, some people have like tight shoulder areas, just don't tend to stretch that way, a whole lot of stress in our neck, just to kind of warm that area up. And then you can even put it right to shoulder level. Don't want to go too high or too low, keep it here. And then you just turn yourself away and it gets that chest and the shoulder area. Don't want you leaning into it or anything, straining it. Just make sure it's a really good stretch. So a lot of people have a tight shoulder area. And then you'll want to repeat from the other side. So taking it straight up, get that stretch. And then straight out, even with your shoulder. Then start to turn your body away. And the next one we're going to do is for the quadricep. That's the front of the thigh. You can do it with a ball. I just felt it'd be a little bit better for you to balance this way. So opposite hand is going to be up on the wall, taking your leg and bringing it back. My quads are always really tight. You want to try to keep your knees in a line. You don't want to pull it way, way, way back, and then you're throwing your hips off and you into your low back. But right here, I think most people can probably pull it all the way back. Not me. We're all blessed in different ways, right? All right, and then switch the other. Just for your balance, just to hold. Okay. And now we're going to take it down to the floor. And I forgot to grab something, so I'm going to grab it now. I'm going to grab a towel. So you can use a towel as well, or don't need to, but this is another way, like how we did that hip stretch, is lying down, placing your foot up on your thigh. And from here, you're going to lift that leg in. So first it's getting that stretch in that hip area. I tell people then take your hands, put it through, leg is straight. So now you're getting a hamstring stretch and you can pull that leg back. and get a hamstring stretch at the same time. Again, breathing real slow, breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and then we'll switch to the other side. Again, foot is up, try to keep that hip open up, bring it in first. You can tell this side is a lot tighter today. And then through, leg is straight, and pull through. And then from here, I wanted to show how you could do another hamstring with a towel, or if you have a band or a belt, tie, anything like that. With your leg, you can pull it and you can just get that gradual with one arm if you want to, bringing it back. Again, it's getting that hamstring and it gets down into your glute even. And from here, the same hand, you can bring it across and that's gonna get that IT down. Like right now, I am so tight. Woo. Some people can get it all the way across. And I'm a chair in the way, so. Bring it across all the way through. It's a good one. And then you can just release your towel and bring it to the other side. So repeat from the other side. Again, put it right in your instep. Get that stretch first. If you want to use a longer towel, if your arms aren't long enough. Oh, and this side is so tight. I don't know if I can go much further. I want to hear feedback from you guys if you feel this one. Woo! Oh, it feels good when you're done. And release. Good. All right, give yourself a hug. And you're done. Good job.